Hey guys, today I'm going to be installing the Bonoss wheel spacers on my 2005 BMW E90. Here are the spacers in front of me. This is the 15mm one, and this is the 20mm one. I ordered them in the kit altogether, including the wheel studs. It was about 250 Australian. The reason why I did choose Bonoss was because they are hub-centric. As you can see, the wheel sits here. They are very lightweight and they were very competitively priced and were shipped within a week. They're made from 6061 T6 forged aluminum, so they're very strong and you don't have to worry about them cracking or breaking. Here are the bolts that came with them. You can see the extended shank that will go through the spacer. And also something I am very happy about is that all this kit comes with a 10-year warranty, so if something does go wrong, you'll be covered. Now the reason why I actually need spacers is because, as you can see, the original wheels on my car don't fill out the guards enough. These are stock BMW wheels that have an offset of 34 for the front and the back, and what I'm going to be putting on are two with an offset of 50 for the rears and two with an offset of 33 for the front. Without the spacers, the wheels don't fit and they'll rub on the suspension. So let's get the car jacked up and put them on. Now that the car is jacked up, I should mention that these are stock 18 by 8.5 inch BMW rims. They're wrapped in 225 by 40s, so they've got a high side profile, and replacing them are going to be 19 by 9.5. They're much bigger rims and they'll be wrapped in 275 30s. Compared to stock, they're a much wider tyre with a much shorter side profile. This shorter side profile is going to help me clear the wheel liner. Now I'm going to get this wheel off and put the wheel spacer on. Now that the rim is off, we can put the wheel spacer on. Now you can see this ring around the wheel hub. This corresponds to a space inside of the spacer. It's so important to get hub-centric spacers as you want the weight of the car on the wheel hub and not on the wheel studs. Now you can see, as I am struggling to put these on, this is due to the rust buildup. After all, this is an 18-year-old car. So now I'll just clean this up. But while we're here, we can put it on and just see how it's going to look. As you can see, due to that rust buildup, it's not seating properly, so we'll get that cleaned up. A little tip to cleaning up this rust: grab yourself a power drill and a wire brush attachment. It's going to make it a lot more easier to clean up all of that buildup. Make sure you're wearing eye protection, of course. Now you can see how all of this surface rust is just coming off very easily with the power drill. Just make a few passes with it, should be good to go. So I haven't got the spacer on fully yet, still need to clean up that rust, but I just thought I should show you the importance between your OEM wheel bolts and the importance of buying extended wheel bolts. So this is the 20mm spacer I'm running here, and you can see if I insert the original bolt, it barely grabs onto the wheel hub threads. If I simulate for the space of a wheel, you can see that it doesn't actually make contact at all and won't screw in. Whereas if I switch for the extended bolt, you can see that it fully makes contact with the threads and you have a lot of extra space to fit your wheel. So I've gotten the hub all cleaned up here. You can see just how much smoother and how shiny it is. That is what you want. You can see if I put the spacer on, how easily it slides on and makes full contact. We just align the bolt holes and put pressure on all sides and it makes contact. A little tip I would recommend is adding anti-seize between the hub and the spacer, just so that if you do ever have to take it off, it won't be stuck. So I've gotten the new wheel on now, and if we look from the side, you can see just how much further the wheel sticks out when it's jacked up. So I'm going to lower the jack now and we'll see how it looks. You can see how it fills out the guard nicely. I might have to roll the fender a little bit just to get it nice and tucked in. I reckon now we get the fronts fitted. Again, working on the front, same procedure as the rears. Need to use a drill to clean off all of that surface rust. So this is the front spacer, the 15mm one, and here are the extended bolts that will go into it. Now I've made a mistake. I wasn't paying attention, I fitted the 33s to the rear and not the front. If you need to find out your offset, look on the inside of the barrel. You can see the little circle with the offset. In this case it's 50. Now just have to switch the front and the back. The 33s do work on the rear, however the 50s will not fit on the front and they rub the suspension. So let's get this done. So I've swapped the rims around and fitted both. I didn't change the spacers, there's still 20mm on the back, 15 on the front. This is the side profile and you can see how the front is poking out quite a bit. I will at some point have to roll the front fender, but it's just going to be for looks as it isn't actually rubbing. The rear tyre, you can see how it pokes out a little bit and how it fills out the guard nicely. Here's the other side, which is still stock. You can see just how far in that rear tyre is when it was compared to the other side. Now I'll just get this side done and time to show you the results. So I've got the rear left wheel on with the spacer. You can see it looks good. There's the old rim. Now I've just got to fit the front left one. And there we are. We finally finished the install. As you can see, all 4 rims and spacers are fitted to the car and torqued down. You can see just how much of a difference it makes to the look of the car. It's a much more aggressive fitment. This is the side profile. Look at how much further those stick out from stock. Same on the right side. Now on my car, I do need to get in alignment badly. If you have noticed, the front left wheel is sticking to the left quite a bit when compared to the right. Now this isn't due to the spacers, but just the alignment, so I'll get that sorted. So that's it guys, those are the Bonoss spacers. I highly recommend if you're looking for spacers to get these. They're very lightweight, they're strong, they ship very fast, and they come with a 10-year warranty. Also importantly, they come in all sorts of kits no matter what size spacers you need. Thanks guys, see you later.